folks, and welcome to another video. Hello to you if you're just joining the channel and perhaps you're just watching for the very first time. My name's Richard Lake. I'm here on world's biggest bike ride day here in the UK, as organised by CyclingUK, alongside the Isle of Axone Greenway here in North Lincolnshire, and I'm about to head up and follow the canal path all the way into my local town of Scunthorpe. So let's go, shall we? Regular viewers will probably ask, why am I getting involved? Well, I believe it's down to every single one of us to do a little something to shape the future of cycling here in the UK, and that's what it is. It's a little something, just taking a bit of time out to jump on my bike, go ride somewhere a little bit different. This will be the first time that I've ridden in Scunthorpe so much. I've only lived in this area for a couple of years now, and I actually live in one of the outlying villages of Eland, which is just outside Crowell. Quite a rural setting. There's no meaningful cycle infrastructure apart from canal paths. So at this point I'll throw the route up on screen so you can have a look at it, and as always the link to my Strava account is just below the video. I'm also going to stop at some point soon and show you what I'm carrying on the bike today, and I'll drop some links to some of the things I'm riding with below the video as well. Just to let you know, I'm not sponsored by any of these brands at all. Big thanks to everybody that's joined the channel recently as well. Had a bit of an uptick over the last 4 to 6 weeks, slowly edging towards that magic 1000 number, which means I'll be able to live vlog to you guys when I go for longer breaks and things like that, which I'm planning throughout the autumn and winter. In fact, I put my work holidays in yesterday, and what I'm going to do, firstly, I'm saying goodbye to the North Coast 500. What I'm going to do instead, at least until next year anyway, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take 3 and 4 day weekends, camping potential and bivvying, wild camping, etc. So if any of that sounds of any interest to you, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to come back soon in the future. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll get those notifications on your phone, etc. Now this route isn't entirely flat. There is one hill on the edge of Scunthorpe. It's probably got a name, I don't know what it is. If you know, drop it down in the comments below. So it's this hill west of Scunthorpe which leads into the town centre. The only other hill I know in Scunthorpe is heading out towards Brigg, and that's Motlash Hill. So I say to my regular followers, if you're new to the channel as well, hope you got involved. You need to be counted, because it doesn't just, government can't just do it by itself. They need the backing of the people in order to propel that political will to make a change. And yeah, if we're not doing it, if you're road biking, all you're doing is going out to the countryside, you need to do your bit a little bit more. Commute to work if you possibly can. And now I know it's difficult in some parts of the country. I'm actually very lucky here in North Lincolnshire. I've got 10-mile commute Monday to Friday, most of which is on the canal path, so I'm quite lucky in that respect. Very few conflicts with traffic, but hundreds of thousands of households across the UK don't have that sort of privilege at all. I mean, it shouldn't even be a privilege, it would be a basic human right that you can get about safely on foot or on bike. It's seen as a privilege at the moment, and it's just not good enough. So we need to do things to encourage the government and political will within our councils to actually try and affect their decisions. Anyway, that's enough seriousness. I was going to show you the bike, so let's do that now. So this is the Roo. It's a typical commuter bike. It costs about £750, I think it was, from a local bike shop here in Scunthorpe. Continental tyres, disc brakes, typical commuter bike really. It's a Shimano group set. I've got this Super Tourist DX disc compatible rack on the back, so when I do commute to and from work I have a toe peak bag on there which just slides in Again, I'll drop some links to some of the equipment that I ride with on a regular basis down below the video. So typically, you know, I ride with 2 water bottles. Now this is brilliant. These are Zefal straps. Look at that, Z-E-F-A-L, Zefal strap. And as you can see, all it does is hold a pump onto the top tube of the bike, so it allows me to take a lot bigger pump along with me. So on the top here, we've got top tube bag from BTR, Bike Train Run. Brilliant this. I bought this in the last few days, and that allows me to carry a few bits, of which I've got in there a couple of winter tubes, some tyre levers, so it helps me take the tyre off the rim, bit of food, keys, cash, that sort of thing. All fits nice in there. And of course, I like to listen to some music if I'm going on a longer ride, so I've got my phone in there. Don't use headphones, just use that as it is. Listen to some tunes on the ride. Here up on the stem is the Wahoo Element. That's my cycling GPS computer, which I use for long rides up and down the country. As for clothing, as you can see, I'm wearing a casque helmet. This is the Rapido. I think it's about £80, £70, something like that. Might have gone down a little bit now. So yeah, I've got a nice little cap. If it's raining, just keeps the rain off you. You just pop it down and keeps the water and sweat off your face. Nice typical jersey. Got this one from Alibaba because I don't like spending lots of money on clothing. Bikes, clothing in the UK can get quite expensive. Box end bib shorts, Shimano RP1 road shoes. I was actually just going to wear a t-shirt today, like a high wicking t-shirt, but then the problem with shirts, as opposed to wearing a jersey, is they don't have any pockets, and I love pockets. So pockets are great on a jersey, so I highly recommend you buy yourself a Cycle Pacific jersey if you haven't already. I'm not going to talk about every single road on this route, but this is Ferry Road West, which will take me, I think it's across Scunthorpe Road, and that hill I mentioned, and it's probably the least steepest part of that ridge, we call it that. It takes you up into the city centre, town centre rather. I've just stopped here at KJ. I'm here with Paul.
Summer's been really busy since we opened back up again after we got told to close. It's been mental in the workshop and in the shop. You know, it's been really good, and there's been plenty more people coming in wanting to use bikes, and hopefully it'll keep going. This workshop's been good. It is just saying we can't get hold of the top brands that we sell.
If anybody's looking for a bike, Scunthorpe is a place to come to, because look at all these, got a full showroom, haven't you?
Yeah. Not as many as we normally have because of the lockdown situation and stuff, but I say we normally have Cannondale in, but I say with it in the situation the world is, it's been a bit short of supply.
It seems to have a few e-bikes though,
yes,
I can see.
We've got a few more e-bikes in now, slowly coming back in. We could still do with some more really, to fill the shop up a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, still get quite
lots of interest though in e-bikes, have you found, compared to your average year or whatever?
Yeah, it's been a lot more.
Yeah.
This year it's been a lot more, definitely. Yeah. Since I've been here, it's been a lot more people coming in, asking more about it, trying them out, and then coming back and buying them. It's you know, a lot of them tend to come in that haven't actually been on one, and they get on one, and it's like they have a little chuckle to themselves, or they set off.
Go around the car park a little bit, yeah.
See the faces, it's quite comical when they set off. It's like, oh, hey, they love it.
They're not.
Yeah, but you don't get the benefit of it so much on a flat, but when you hit an hill, it'd be like.
Yeah.
There's hills that people call, what you would call a raise in the road.
Yeah.
And there's hills that you'd call that I wouldn't even think about going up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But, yeah. I mean, there's places where you can cycle around in Scunthorpe where, if you haven't done a lot of biking, e-bike would be excellent for.
Yeah.
But they'd get fit on it because that's what they're there for, aren't they?
Talked about how great it's been busy for cycling industry here, Scunthorpe and elsewhere, up and down the country. The bike shop's been keeping really busy trying to keep on top of demand because of the lockdown, and the government's obviously trying to encourage people onto bikes a lot more and things like that. What's your opinion of how it's going?
I think they have urged more people to go out more. I mean, with the COVID situation, people didn't want to sit indoors, which has helped the industry quite a bit. That's what I think, and hopefully the people that I've got on will keep at it because
it's not just about cycling though, it's about walking and
everything.
general exercise and things like that.
instead of sat indoors watching the TV and watching the depressing news on the telly, just get outside, get on a bike and get out.
So what do you think about Boris's golden age of cycling, and what his plans are for active travel and trying to get councils to build
I think
things that we can all,
it's not just the government that's got to do it. It's the population's got to realise at the end of the day that if we want to look after this world, you've got to do something yourself. Not just ain't going to make any difference what I do. Well, it does. If you do it, someone else might have to go as well.
We could have the best infrastructure in the country, but driver attitudes towards cyclists has to change as well.
It definitely does. Definitely does. I mean, you get situations where you sat at a set of traffic lights, enjoying your cycle lane, and people are coming upside and going into where you're meant to be. But I never go in that bit on the right hand side. I always keep to the left.
Yeah.
Because if you're sat there, all they're going to do is just bang, just cut you up. So
yeah.
You cyclists, you've got to use your head as well. Not just think that's my lane. You've got to think of your safety of you and what they're going to do.
Well, thanks very much for your time, Paul. It's great to have a few words and chat and how things are doing, and appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna, I'm sure you'll see my route on Strava, but it's kind of, I'm trying to not ride in every street in Scunthorpe, but just a bunch of them. Just take a bit of a ride out today. And again, the weather.
Yeah, it should be nice.
It's brilliant.
The wind's meant to pick up a little bit, I think, isn't it?
Don't be saying that, Paul. I hope not.
You can manage it.
Great to see and hear from directly from bike shops themselves that still things have slowed down a little bit, but still trading well at the moment. Evidence of some cycle lanes. Finally. Just in Scunthorpe, which is part of Scunthorpe, one of the suburbs. Stopped in actually High Street. There's a Greg's there, so just go to Sandwich. Just roll. Look at Chris, you're me. Doing alright so far though. No incidents, all good riding. Infrastructure wise, pretty much like any town or city in the UK. Very sparse. Seems to be quite quiet town for riding your bike in though. There isn't an awful lot of traffic anyway. But still, I'm a hardened cyclist, I guess. Clearly, Joe Bloggs doesn't think it's good enough, otherwise they wouldn't be driving in the cars everywhere. So me at the entrance of exit of Central Park here in Scunthorpe. Tell you what, it's been a great ride, really enjoyed it. Just about to head back to Crawley, Eland. So yeah, headwind all the way. It's been a good ride actually. There's not a lot of cycling infrastructure. I'm impressed by the amount of good, well-behaved drivers there has been today. Obviously there's been the odd boy racer, but even then they didn't bother me, so yeah, happy days. Bit of off-road between here and Gunnis. Comes out round back of Glanford Park, which is where Scunthorpe play football. They've just turned on to the Isle Greenway. Starts behind Glanford Park. Hello, good afternoon. Right. Hello, right. Hello. So from here, across the Kidney Bridge, then I'll be going back, well, just basically following the Greenway all the way back to Eland now. So folks, this is your opportunity to get involved. I want to hear from you. What do you think to Boris's golden age of cycling? Has the opportunity been missed? We're now in September. Have you noticed any improvements to the active travel network in your area? Has your local council done anything differently over the course of the last few months since lockdown? If you watched my video from last weekend, I visited Cambridge and saw that very important roundabout at Fendon Road, the UK's first Dutch style roundabout. It was absolutely amazing, and there have been some plans submitted during the lockdown, including Essex County Council, which has gone for exactly the same thing. They want one of these roundabouts as well. There's been a few undisclosed councils which have also submitted plans, just like the Fendon Road roundabout. We of course cross the fingers that the government fund those initiatives and make them a reality, because I tell you, they're a game changer. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Instagram. Spread the message about world's biggest bike ride, the WBBR, and the Pumped Up to Cycle campaign from CyclingUK as well. Lots going on over the course of the next few months. I'd like to finish this video on a positive note. I think it's only a matter of time before things will change for the better, and I do believe the lockdown has quickened that pace. So I remain optimistic for the future of cycling and walking here in the UK. But what do you think? Again, comments below. I shall see you in the next video, whatever it is. Hope you continue to have a great weekend. See you later. Bye bye.